You're being lied to, not by one man, nor by one government, but by the world you've accepted as real. The deception is complete. It's the weight on your chest at dawn, the fire that never quite ignites behind your eyes, the hunger for something, yet the knowing nothing ever fills it. You weren't born this way. You were trained to kneel. You were given toys and told they mattered. You were handed a leash and told it was freedom. You were praised for obedience and punished for thinking clearly. From the moment you opened your eyes, the world began softening your blade. It told you struggle was cruelty, ambition toxic, masculinity dangerous, silence weakness. It told you comfort was the highest good, distraction happiness, numbness peace. But this is the illusion, the false veil, the velvet chain. You think you're awake because your eyes are open, but your mind is not. You walk, yet you don't see. You speak, yet you don't know truth. You live, but not your own life. Until you tear away that veil, you are not a man. You're a shadow of one. I've walked the path you fear, watched illusions crumble until only truth remained. And the truth is this: everything you cling to, titles, followers, applause, sex, status, distraction, pleasure, none will save you when your spirit breaks, hold you when your body fails, or matter when death stands before you. But one thing endures: a mind forged by fire, a soul unbowed by lies, a man who sees with more than his eyes. You want strength? Earn it in silence. You want purpose? Find it alone. You want truth? Slay every illusion within yourself without mercy. The world will not do this for you. It was built to distract and domesticate warriors, drowning them in sweetness until their bones rot in comfort. Yet here you are, still listening, proof that a part of you remembers. You recall stillness, the code, the fire. Deep down, you know you were never meant to live like this. So rise, quietly, sharply, like a blade from its sheath, and begin anew. Do not battle shadows. Do not argue with fools. Do not justify yourself to those who refuse to see. A warrior wastes no motion. He strikes only when it matters and walks away when it doesn't. You are not here to prove your worth. You are here to realize it. But that cannot happen if your mind remains shackled. Most men are bound by approval, by comfort, by ego. They fear solitude, so they drown themselves in noise. They fear stillness, so they chase motion without meaning. They fear judgment, so they perform like trained animals. They fear being wrong, so they parrot the crowd. They fear pain, so they cling to softness and call it kindness. But you are not most men, for most men break, they collapse under illusion, bend beneath distraction, look strong while their souls hollow out. They barter truth for attention, trade freedom for pleasure, but not you. Not while you breathe. You can still face the storm. You can still walk the long road. You can still strip away the false until only iron remains. Your discipline is the fire that tempers you. Your solitude is the forge that shapes you. Your struggle is the sword you wield. This world will not hand you peace, strength, or clarity. You must seize them. Cut your own path, sharpen your own vision. Remember this: no man is more blind than the one who refuses to see himself. So open your eyes, look at your reflection, real, not masked, and ask, what illusion still controls me? Then shatter it without mercy, regret, or delay. Every second you wait, another piece of you fades, and when your time comes, let it be said that you saw clearly and lived fully. The eyes deceive, but the disciplined mind reveals. You'll be told the illusion is reality, that indulgence is joy, that pleasure is purpose, that speed is success, that softness is virtue. They'll call you toxic for being sharp, cold for being clear, harsh for being honest. They want you to dull your blade, to walk blind, to silence the voice that says, this is not the way. But that voice is ancient, the one that lived in caves, the one that chipped stone into edge, the one that endured storms while others begged for shelter. It sleeps within you, perhaps dormant, but never dead. If you stop lying to yourself, stop fleeing silence, and sit in the fire of truth long enough, you will hear it again. Rise, carve away what's false, gaze through the eyes of death, and you will start to see, not with sight, but with perception, the weakness behind wealth, the fear behind status, the desperation behind smiles. You will walk differently, speak differently, move like a shadow with purpose. When you grasp the illusion, you cease to fear it. You stop chasing emptiness, you stop kneeling to the gods of noise. You stop trading your soul for approval. You become dangerous again, not to others, but to the lies that run this world. And the world will hate you for it, because you will no longer be controlled. You won't need permission. You won't ask for direction. You won't break when others do. You will be free. Freedom isn't found in light. It's carved from darkness. So hone your perception, detach from the narrative, live by principle, not popularity. When the crowd chants its next command, stand still and see it for what it is, another illusion. Most men believe they're free because they're allowed to move, but movement without direction is slavery. Freedom without discipline is collapse. Choice without clarity is poison. The world offers options, but strips away the will to choose for yourself. It feeds your impulses and starves your purpose, leaving most men living like beasts with calendars, easily distracted, easily bought, easily broken. You were meant for more, not more status, not more pleasure, not more applause, but more silence, more clarity, more command, but clarity demands destruction. You must destroy the illusions within, the need to be liked, to be understood, to explain yourself, to equate comfort with fulfillment. All of it must be burned away until only one thing remains: awareness of your habits, your fears, your excuses, your illusions. See them, and you are no longer them. Then you are unshakable. Nothing controls the man who controls his own mind. And that, not strength, not speed, not skill, is life's rarest power: mental clarity, spiritual detachment, the vision to see through what others worship and walk away unbowed. You will lose people, you will be misunderstood, you will walk alone, but in return, you gain mastery over your actions, your responses, your time, your soul. You stop reacting, you start choosing, you stop chasing, you start creating. And when the world hurls its storms, you stand. Not to win, but because you've seen through the illusion. You're not playing by its rules, you're forging your own. You carry a blade and nothing left to prove. While they chase comfort, seek clarity. While they crave praise, pursue progress. While they seek pleasure, wield precision. This path is narrow and cold, but is yours. No one else can walk it for you. Do not soften to be accepted. Do not bend to be liked. That is how the weak become what they despise. Sharpen your vision. Even in darkness there is direction. Sharpen your words. Even in silence there is power. Sharpen your heart. Even in stillness there is fire. Learn to move without noise, to strike without rage, to endure without complaint. The world will offer illusion after illusion. Fame, comfort, distraction, approval, all rotting the warrior spirit if they touch your soul. You are not here to be entertained, to be placated, to be understood. You are here to endure, to see, to rise. Most men break because they forget the truth. Pain is not punishment. Discomfort is not the enemy. The real enemy is blindness, and you have chosen to see. Do not rush to fix what hurts. Sit with it. Breathe in its sting.